Hello and thank you for joining me for your daily tarot. So today we're taking a look at what's the tea, and yeah, as always, just use your discernment, okay? Only take what resonates for you and leave what isn't yours for someone else to enjoy, okay? So what is going on for our collective, please? What's going on? Okay, so you've got marrying for money, an offer, and hustling. Making it rain, focused on money and focused on getting it. There's someone who's basically made it their life ambition here to take from others. Now, I feel that this offer, this is an offer that somebody needs to be refusing. You got kissing ass. Yeah. So there's gold digger energy here. Man or woman, doesn't make a difference. There's a gold digger who's currently kissing ass of someone. Trying to suck up to them. You know, presenting themselves to be this perfect partner. That this gold digger is in the process of trying to reel someone in. Yeah. This is someone that you know. Probably, I mean, I'm going to say, because it says dust it off, this is probably one of your exes. One of your exes, this gold digger. You're being told to dust it off, okay? You're being told not to pay this person any kind of attention. And definitely don't take it as like a personal attack against you, okay? This is someone who used you. And now they're lining up their new supply here, okay? It might be hurtful for you. It might be hurtful for you to watch this individual treat another person with love, with kindness, with respect. That's going to be painful for you to watch that, okay? Because that's all that you wanted from this person. You wanted them to treat you good, and they never did. And now you've got to witness them treating another person like a king or a queen. Okay? You've got to watch this gold digger do that, and that hurts. It really fucking hurts. Because now you're going to be sitting there going, why couldn't they treat me well? Why couldn't they treat me good? Why are they treating the new person better than how they ever treated me? And it's all a scam. It's all a ploy. That's what you're being told. That's why Spirit's saying, look, you've got to dust it off. Because this person is fake as shit. Okay? What you're witnessing that's going on is their love bombing. They're love bombing their new victim. That's this energy in a nutshell. Okay? You're not missing out on anything. You're absolutely not. This person plays games with people in order to get whatever they want off them. They've seen someone who, in their opinion, has got more money or has got the potential to make more money. And that's what's attracted them to the new person, okay? You've got to keep reminding yourself that this individual, they're not actually treating the new person better than what they treated you. They're not. Because they're in this energy here. So if you think back to the start of your relationship with this gold digger, and how they were basically showering you with compliments, showering you with attention and affection. Okay, that was your love bomb stage. You're witnessing the exact same thing going on with this gold digger's new person. Okay, so you mustn't under any circumstances, sit there and compare yourself with their new person. Whatever you do, you must not make those comparisons. Because you know the true nature of this individual. Their new victim doesn't know. They don't know. Talking shit at the bottom of the deck. So they're currently smearing your name to their new victim. You're not to get involved with this situation, okay? If they come at you, trying to drag you into arguments and into drama, you're not to take part in that, whatever you do. Okay? You mustn't. If you have ideas on warning the gold digger's new victim about them, they're not going to listen. Because they're currently being love bombed. So their ability to make good choices, their ability to think straight, their ability to be objective and reasonable, at this point in time, it doesn't exist because they're currently being love bombed. Okay? So you cannot warn this person's new victim because they will not listen. They will not listen. What's going on here, please? For our collective. So our collective's current energy, please. Ooh, yeah. They're all off balance. 5 of Cups, the 8 of Wands, Death, and the 3 of Swords. Now your 3 of Swords came out in the reversed position, and all of these ones came out off center. So it's scattered energy, okay? Even though you know that this gold digger is playing games, it doesn't mean to say that it doesn't hurt. It does still hurt, okay? 5 of Cups off center. It feels like, again, you tried to move on here. You have tried to move on. You probably thought you were over it as well. But witnessing them with their new victim has reopened these emotional scars for you. It's made it feel like a fresh wounding. Okay, that's why these strong energies came out off center. Your 3 of Swords in the reverse position. It feels like a reminder here from Spirit that you will heal. You will recover from this. You actually will get over this person. You will get to that point where they're not going to be able to hurt you anymore. Okay, you will reach that point. It might take you some time, but you will reach that point. Now, I'm not going to have enough space, so I just really quickly need to move these cards over here. Okay? It's like this gold digger is deliberately rubbing it in your face about this new relationship that they have. And with them talking shit as well, it's like they're telling everybody, oh, see, it was never a problem with me. It was always a problem with, like, you, as in you that's watching this reading. You know, you've been taking a lot of flack, basically. You've been taking a lot of flack. Now, the reasons behind that is because this gold digger, they know that they're on borrowed time. Okay, they know they're on borrowed time because they always get caught out. They always do. And they know that if anybody was to listen to you, then their game would be up a damn sight quicker. So that's why they're talking shit about you, is because they're afraid. They're afraid that you'll start talking and that the truth will start coming out. Okay. So their whole game is, if they turn everybody against you before you get a chance to speak the truth, then nobody's going to listen to you, because they've already been turned against you at that point. It's basically known as damage control. Okay, that's what this gold digger's doing. They're doing damage control. And you're the one that can potentially do a lot of damage to them. And that's why they're trying to control you, by talking shit about you and by smearing your name. Yeah, does that make sense? But again, it hurts. It really, really hurts. Because they're affecting your relationships with other people, your friendships with other people. They're affecting that. And they know that they're affecting that. I'm just getting like a really destructive energy here that's going on, you know? So that's them trying to do damage control. And again, it hurts even more. Because not only do you have to witness this gold digger treating someone else with respect that you never got, or that you didn't get for a while. You know, you would have got it at the beginning stages of the relationship with them, but certainly towards the end you didn't get it. So you've got the pain of that, and then you've got the pain of other people turning their backs on you because of this smear campaign that's going on with them talking shit about you. So you've got to remember that they're only talking shit about you because they're afraid. They're afraid. It's pure damage control. Okay. See outside influences affecting our collective here, please. Okay. Right, so it's this group here. Right, outside influences that are affecting you. The Wheel of Fortune, the Seven of Swords, the Page of Wands, and the King of Cups. I told you. I said it was fake, didn't I? On the outside looking in. And at the moment you are on the outside looking in. Looking in at this gold digger. And all you can see at the moment is they've won. They've won. They've got everything. They've got a home, career, or if they don't have a career, then, you know, they're being provided for. Because remember, they are a gold digger. If they are currently working, by the way, that's not going to last long. Because that's also part of the facade. So if they do currently have a job, and it's a bloody good job as well, they won't be in that position for long. Give it a couple of weeks, they're going to find a way to get themselves fired, make up some kind of illness so that they don't have to go back in. Because ultimately, with them being a gold digger, they need someone else to be providing for them. But in order to get someone decent to take an interest in them in the first place, it is vital for their facade that they do not come across as being a gold digger. They need to come across as being well put together, right? Otherwise, nobody would be interested in them. So if they do have a job currently, they're going to hold it down for a couple of months, maybe 7 months at a push. But then after that, oh, there'll be a reason, there'll be an excuse not to work. You can bet your ass on that. As I was saying, you're on the outside looking in, and you're witnessing this gold digger basically winning at life. You've got everything. They seem to have everything sorted. And so again, emotionally, with you witnessing that, it's like, I wanted to do all of those things with that person. I wanted to go on the holidays with that person. I wanted to do all of the fun things with that person, all the fun things that they're doing with their new victim. I wanted to do all of that. They're putting on a good show, aren't they? They're putting on a very good show. They're promising their new quote-unquote love of their life. Holidays. Probably going out on picnics. Buying them flowers here. Bringing them gifts. Posting photos on social media constantly. It's a very, very beautiful picture that they are creating. And again, it hurts. Because you're like that. They did nothing of that with me. They did none of that with me. And I begged and I begged and I begged. And they never even took me out on a date. And now they've got this new love of their life. And they're off on holidays. And they're, you know, they're inviting friends out. And everything's all hunky-dory. It looks amazing. It's like a dream lifestyle. It's fake. Wheel of Fortune right next to the Seven of Swords. Lies, trickery, deceit, betrayal. In fact, this gold digger, whoever they are, they're already lining up someone new to take the place of the new victim already. That was fast. That was super fast. This is King of Cups. What's this King of Cups for our collective, please? Thank you. Their new victim potentially is someone younger. A lot younger. Many, many, many years younger than them. For some of them. Ace of Wands and the Five of Wands to clarify this King of Cups. Gold diggers already being unfaithful to their new person. So they can't be that much in love with them now, can they? The whole reason for them putting on this big show publicly, and it is publicly, because they absolutely love the attention. They love getting the kudos from their friends and from their family, even from strangers. Doesn't matter. They're already being unfaithful to that new victim. And they're going to get caught. They're going to get caught. And the whole thing is just going to blow up. Ace of Wands to the Five of Wands. That equates to the Six of Wands. That's a lot of public attention that this individual is going to be getting. They're going to have a lot of eyes on them. And it's not going to be good. They love the attention that much. Well, it's a good job. Because they're about to get a lot of attention. Not the attention that they wanted, but that's not the point. You see, when you put your intent out into the universe, when you want something, you got to be specific sometimes. Because the universe can have a very twisted sense of humor. Oh yes, very much so. If you were to personify the universe, you'd find out really, really quickly that it can be quite sarcastic. It's got a twisted sense of humor. This gold digger's whole thing is attention, praise, having people falling at their feet. Main focus on attention. So it feels like the universe has gone, okay. You want attention? You're going to have all the attention. All of it. And it's not going to play out well for them. I guess they should have been more specific. But that's also not your problem, and it's not my problem. So that hurt that you've been carrying because of this individual. I bet you're feeling a bit better now, huh? There is such a thing as karma. Definitely. I'm going to clarify this Page of Wands. Tell us about the Page of Wands for our collective, please. Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups with the Page of Wands. At the bottom of the deck, it's another 8 of Wands. Moving on quickly. This person moves on very, very quickly in love. Really quickly in love. And every time they move on with someone new, they pick someone either a bit younger the next time. If not younger, then definitely more naive. Definitely more naive. And they get more and more naive with every new love interest. I wonder why. 2 of Swords. You've got to listen to your own inner voice here. And if you were holding out hope that this person had suddenly changed, had suddenly become a decent human being, going by the quote-unquote evidence that they're putting up everywhere of changed behaviour. Look, I can treat people good. I just chose not to treat you good. Again, keep this person away from you. It's bullshit. They're incapable of treating anybody with respect. They're incapable of it. It's not their forte. Potential outcome here, please. For our collective. Thank you. Hangman and the Hierophant. If someone has agreed to marry them, this person's engaged or recently married, the victim that they've married is already thinking twice about their decision. Now, this could be a situation that's been playing out over many, many years. And if this has been playing out over many, many years, then it's the victim of this gold digger that's wanting to speak to you. Knight of Wands off centre. But they don't have the courage to speak to you just yet. Why? Because that would require, it would require them admitting that they were wrong. So if you already had tried to warn this new victim of the gold digger, don't get involved with them. They did this, that and the next to me. It's likely that they'll end up doing the same thing to you. And if it caused a huge thing, hurting you even further, it would require that new victim to admit that they were wrong, to admit that they made a mistake, to admit that they misjudged you, to admit that they were complacent in the abuse that followed towards you. That's a lot of admission, like so many things that they would have to admit. And they're not ready to do that yet. Knight of Wands off centre. A Knight of Wands off centre could also indicate that the new victim was taken in by the good sex. Yeah. Ace of Pentacles off center. It's falling apart. It's all falling apart. And probably at a huge financial loss to the new victim. Queen of Cups at the bottom of the deck. But I thought they loved me. But I thought they cared for me. But they were so loving. They were so compassionate towards me. Of course they were. Because they're not going to start the relationship being an abusive piece of shit, are they? Because if that's how they started every relationship, they wouldn't be able to hook anybody. It's got to be done with the slow boil method or not at all. Hermit, Five of Swords, the Emperor, Nine of Cups, the Star, and the Tower. That's someone's dreams for the future being absolutely destroyed. The new victim is having their dreams for the future ripped away from them. They thought that they had an emperor or an empress. They were showing up as the perfect partner. Very good actor or actress. Very good. Very believable. For a while. Someone's now introspecting. Someone is now soul searching. They're soul searching about everything that they were complicit in. Realizing, in fact, for some, if this new victim was deliberately set up against you, then they're currently sitting there going, I can't believe I fell for that. They're now realizing the triangulation tactics for exactly what they were. They're also saying, I thought I'd won. Because remember, you were competition for this new victim. And they were going around for a while thinking, ha, I won. I won. But now, they're like, shit me. What exactly did I win? I don't think I won at all. Your Five of Swords is an empty victory. And you got someone introspecting right now on their empty victory. For a while they were cocky and they were arrogant. And they're like, I'm going to show you. They were deliberately set up against you by the gold digger. Oh, watch out for my ex. Oh, they're fucking crazy. And the new victim was convinced for a long time, I won. What exactly did they win? Because it looks to me that they have lost a damn sight more than what they actually gained. In fact, that new victim has now got people gossiping about them as well. You got Three of Cups underneath that one. The Tower with the Three of Cups, that's spiteful gossip. So if this new victim was set upon against you and they gave you hell, they're currently now going through the exact hell, if not worse, than what they put you through. They're realizing that they didn't win at all. They didn't win a damn thing. They are absolutely devastated. Devastated. And all this time, you've been sitting there, hurting because of what that gold digger has put you through. It has been one of the most painful experiences you have ever gone through. Well, now you can start healing. Now you can start recovering. You can start moving on. Because you've been proven right. Sometimes, yes, it does take that in order to move on, to be able to dust it all off. Sometimes it does take being proven right. Sometimes that's really, really helpful for people. And that's exactly what you got here. Resistance. So that's number 25. Okay. So this one says, familiarize yourself with how resistance manifests for you, the overt and the covert. If you continue to have doors slammed in your face, turn around. There will normally be an open door. Procrastination is just another kind of fear. Move forward with confidence and persistence. And then your positive affirmation is, I flow through resistance and I am in control. There are two kinds of resistance. The first type we encounter when we keep getting obstacles placed in our way or our way is being blocked. For example, we try to get a particular job in a particular field, but no matter what we do, it just doesn't happen. And this is an external or an overt resistance. Covert resistance, which occurs when we say we really want to do or complete something, but feel resistance not to. It is somewhat sneakier. All forms of procrastination fit in here. Writer's block being a classic example. When we want to do something but we get distracted and don't do it, or we just can't seem to engage our will enough, that is covert resistance. When we want to get rid of a bad habit, an addiction, an old pattern, in fact anything that we're thinking of releasing for the dark moon, and feel resistance in doing so, we have a big dose of covert resistance. We must battle the second kind of resistance like we would battle a crafty and terrible enemy. We must raise our shields and sharpen our swords and have a strategy to remove the resistance. In fact, we must flow through it. It's a battle that we might have to fight more than once, but we will be resilient and vigilant and fight it we will. For when we win, and we will win, the rewards are great. Why do we resist the things we say we want? Sometimes we don't really want those things. Most times, though, we're frightened about what might happen if we do get what it is we've asked for. What will people think? Will we lose our friends and family if we rise? Will it all be for nothing if we try and fail? But we must be willful and we must have courage. We must repeat to ourselves, this is what I really want for me. Yes, I am worth it. And then we stand up straight, put on our crown of sovereignty and go to battle. And then your companion stone is red jasper. Okay. Ooh, it's a really, really loaded message there. Really loaded. Right. So that one did a fantastic job of explaining itself. So let's take a look at the wonderful words of wisdom from the shitty deck, so that we can close out this read. What else? Thank you. Okay, so your words of wisdom It is not the shit that we face that defines us. It is how we deal with it. Handle every shit that comes your way with grace and let that shit slide down your back. And yes, it may feel wet, slimy and gross, but with no shit, there would be no growth. Yeah. And as I always say with this card, you can always go take a shower after. You can always just wash that shit right off. Okay. It's a beautiful metaphor. So yeah, for a long time, you've been sitting in the pain that this gold digger has caused. But it's not just the pain that they have directly caused, but it's like the ripple effects, because it's affected the relationships that you had with other people. It's affected like job opportunities that you had as well. You know, it affected so many different facets of your life. Almost to the point where you believed that you'd never fully be able to completely recover from it because there was that much damage that had been done. Now it's all coming to a head. You are going to be able to metaphorically wash all that shit off. Okay? And you will be able to pick up your life now and make the absolute best of your life. This chapter's closing, and this gold digger, they are going to be in for a bit of a surprise, is all I'm allowed to say. Okay? So, yeah, that is your reading for today. I genuinely hope that that reading has been helpful to someone. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe if you did like it and you're wanting to see more. Information on how to place a private booking with me, that can be found in my description box below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.